what I said. If I will ever take a loan to do something, stretching in my pocket to pay for it, less than 5,000, not more than 5,000, that's manageable. Hey Westies, welcome back to my channel. I'm hoping that you are doing great. If you're new here, hi, my name is Ruth and welcome to this vlog. Today is on a Thursday, 3rd of May. Happy new month. So the video that you all requested is finally here. I want to do that as I sip my coffee. It has been raining the whole night and right now the clouds are heavy. It's few minutes past 6, by the way. The clouds are very heavy. It looks like it wants to rain right now. So that's why even I'm in my socks. Don't mind that. So let's just do this. So you guys, this is the video that you all requested me to do it, and finally I'm at your service. So pull your socks, grab your popcorn, grab your drink, and let's do this together. I'm hoping that you all are going to enjoy it. Okay, so as you have seen as per title, I just wanted to share my life experience with you, how we owned our first 2 cars. I told you guys in a certain video that it was a very, very terrible experience. It was a very bad experience that I would not want anyone to experience it, or rather even myself, I wouldn't want to repeat. In 2015, we got a good deal, not that good, but at least we got a deal, and we were like, now money has started flowing in our home. Like, you know, the excitement, we were so overwhelmed and all that. It was not that huge amount, but finally, we were like, finally, at least something is here for us. What we did is we decided to purchase a motorbike, that is motorcycle. We bought it at cash. Okay, I think it was around 60,000 Kenyan shillings. So my hubby was using it to move around, to go for site visit, to do his job, and also he was once and with the guys. So you guys, like, we have come from far, and that's why I normally say our life is just like the grace of God. My hubby was once under the guy. So that is the year that at least we started seeing money flowing. Like, we sleep with money in the house. Like, you know, you go to bed and you have 500 shillings there, you have 1,000 bob, you have 2,000 bob. I know you all are trying to get the feeling, you know, after a very long time, around 2 to 3 years of struggling. Though we were not like now, we are strong, we are financially stable, we were still struggling, but at least we had something. So we decided to go in for a motorcycle, which really helped a lot to bring food on our table. By that time I was not working. I was just like a sit-at-home mom. My firstborn was, I think, 5 months, you know. Yeah, so that went like that. That is 2015. 2016, we landed to another multi-million a deal, that is contract. And then we sat down. That is 2016. We sat down and we need to move away from this single house. Now we felt like tumeomoka, like we felt like we are now stable, we have everything, we have money, you know, that excitement that you now have cash, you know, because it was so long for us, like to afford even 500, and by that time we were paying rent at 1,600 Kenyan shillings. We were so excited, we were so overwhelmed, and we were like, now what are we going to do? You know, the contract sometimes it pays in installments. So we sat down, we talked, and then we were like, we want to get a car. How fast? You guys, like, we'd not even give it a second thought. We just like, we want to get a car. You know, I think my hubby was so obsessed with cars. He was so obsessed with cars, and he already had an experience, you know. Now we're like, we want to get a car. What will he do? What will we do? We opened an account with what is this called, this bank, NIC. We opened an account with that bank, and then someone told us that you can just play around with it. You put money, withdraw, put money, withdraw. I tell you guys, life was good. Life was good. Life was good, I tell you. Like, now someone told us you can just play around with your bank account. You put money, you withdraw. That is, you are creating a good picture of your account, like cash flow. So unajua watu wa bank wakiona like unaweka pesa, unatoa, just you put randomly, you withdraw, you put, you withdraw, and then you are creating your bank account sheet will look good so that they can give you a loan. Okay, that was our intention. Now we're like, we want to buy a car. Which car? My hubby was like, let's get Fielder so that he can do Uber with it. So we went ahead, we went to the bank, we followed the procedures, and now we had already moved from that single room to 1-bedroom apartment, self-contained 1-bedroom apartment. I tell you, my people, tulikuwa tuko huku, we were feeling so like we never knew that a contract can end, a deal can end, and then after that contract, umemaliza, what next? Where are you going to get another cash? How are we going to move on? I think we just rushed into life, and the point here is, don't rush into life. You know, some people are very lucky, like they finish university, they get a well-paying job, let's say 200,000 Kenyan shillings, and then you are all over, you are over the moon, you are excited, maybe you are still staying with your parents, you don't have bills to pay, like it's just clothing and like enjoyment and all that. So unakuwa so excited, you are so overwhelmed, you're like, I have money, you know, blah blah blah, I can get myself a car to move around, I can do this, I can buy like expensive shoes, I can buy expensive clothes, designer watches, and everything nice, what have you. Well, so we never thought of tomorrow, you know. So I'm trying to say, just take it slow, don't rush into life, because sometimes money can just, not even sometimes, money is good and money is evil. They normally say money is the root to evil. Am I putting it right? Money is the root to evil. So, like, be focused, know what you want, and just take it one step at a time. You have just finished university, you have just finished college. By good luck, you are employed with a well-paying job. What next? Sit down, breathe in, relax, like plan yourself so well. What do I want? How do I want to live my life? With who? How? Where? Things like that, so that you will not cry in future. Jobs can end, a contract can expire and all that, you know, life happens. But if it happens, if you have not planned yourself properly, you can start on good, like you are just lucky. Some people, maybe their parents already built houses for them, they already have job for their daughters, for their sons, wanamaliza shule, like everything is made, you already have money. What next? You know, life happens, things can just scramble and disappear. What will you do? So I'm trying to say, make sure you take it slow. Take it slow. Remember, we were just married. We were only, I think, was it 3 years? We were just married, you know. I think God was tempting us with money. God was tempting us with money, and we didn't like realize that. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so we applied for a loan at NIC. We got that Fielder. It was so beautiful, gold in color. I really loved that car. It had an amazing, gorgeous color, brown, not brown, gold. Okay, I'm so excited. Yeah, it had gold color. So we went to along Langata Road, the yard. We bought a car, a brand new, not second hand. Now that car, we were paying 26,000 plus per month. and the job that it was doing, it was Uber. Tell me how Uber can pay that per month, 26,000 plus something on top, and then our rent we were paying 8,500, and then my firstborn was in pre-primary school. We were paying around 3,000 Kenyan shillings, and then we need food, upkeep, we need, like, you know, life has to go on. You know why? You now get why I'm telling you that Uber thing cannot. It could not have sustained us with that 26,000 per month, and then our needs, that our daily needs and all that. You understand? So we really struggled. My hubby was not sleeping at night. Ako tao, ako jobs, sijui ako wapi, blah 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 blah. All that is trying to make ends meet. By the way, guys, we're just trying to make ends meet. Here we are hustlers trying to make it in life. Oh my God, we took a wrong path, but anyways, it was what it was, and we overcame it at some point. So tukapambana, tukafanya job. It was hard paying that 26,000 shillings. Even at some point, nyumba ilikuwa inafungwa, you guys. Nyumba ilikuwa inafungwa. Like, you have a car and hauna rent. Like, how? Hata haziconnect. Like, when you try to think about it, haziingiani mahali. It was so hard. Kilituramba, it was very, very difficult for us. So, tukaenda nayo. I don't know if even an year ended. Is it 2 years? We really struggled, and we thank God. I think we went for it for 2 years, and then we failed to pay for around 5 months. Auctioneers nini, you cannot give someone rest. Even if we were given the asset by the bank, you cannot give someone rest. Hey, how are you? They have bad manners. They were following us. You know now the car was tracked. I think it was poly track. The car was tracked. 5 months hatujalipa that 26,000. So you can calculate 26,000 times 5. How much is that? Mathematicians, how much is that? It was a lot. By that time pia nyumba inafungwa, like mtoto saa zingine haendi shule, we cannot afford even 3,000, you know, and sometimes when it rains, it's just bad, you know, our roads are bad, getting to town was difficult, though kukinyesha ndo mnakuwa na clients, because now people are not boarding the public cars, they are using Uber and all that, but it was what it was. So after 5 months, the police truck started following us. They followed us. My hubby was running. My hubby was hiding. My hubby was like, he wakes up, anachukua gari, anaenda anajificha. Now, you're hiding, remember, kuna job anafanya. Because first he was so afraid, wanaweza nishika nikiwa na client kwa gari, you know. So alikuwa anaamka, anatoka kwa nyumba, anaenda anajificha somewhere. Hata hakuna kazi anafanya. Then I'm like, why are you hiding? Na si kazi unafanya. So ukai mahali utakaa, in case they come, just give them, because to may fail. 5 months is a lot. That's a lot of money. Where are we going to get the 5 months? We don't have something that we are going to sell. We don't have like cows. We don't have like a land that we are going to sell to pay that, you know. It was really difficult. I was so stressed. I almost landed into depression. I was so stressed. So one day wakampata. They just got him, and then they took the key, they went with the car. I was in the house. Hubby came with a letter. He showed me, look at this, a letter from the bank to auctioneers, kuchukua gari. I just told him, it's okay, sasa tutadu, it's okay. We sat there, we were just like this. Now, rent tutalipaje? Do we go back to our single room, the one that we are paying 1,600 Kenyan shillings? What are we going to do? What next? Oh, so stressed. We could not even eat. We even became sick. We became thin. It's a lot. That's why on my last one of my previous vlogs, I told you guys, don't take a loan to buy something that will not bring something in return, so that it can pay by itself. It's better you take a loan to buy something that will at least pay for itself, even if you will you will stretch your hand into your pocket not more than 5,000 Kenyan shillings. That's what I said. If I will ever take a loan to do something, stretching in my pocket to pay for it, less than 5,000, not more than 5,000, that's manageable, you know, that is understandable. But now you took a loan, you are stretching your pocket to pay for it, more than 10,000, around 20. Does it add up? Really? Does it add up? It does not add up. Okay? So, hiyo ikachukuliwa, ikaenda hivyo. We forgot about it. We started struggling. Nyumba zinafungwa. We go talk to the landlord. Anakuja anafungua. Anakuja asubuhi anatubishia. Anatutoa kwa nyumba. You guys, we struggled. We suffered. We cried. We wept. We were like, what the hell is this? Aki, I almost hated marriage. I don't know. But I was like, how did I find myself here? How did I find myself here? I was like, God. That is 20. Then, the next year, I think, that is when my daughter had now grown. Hubby landed to another contract. You know, we are not even learning a lesson. We are not learning a lesson at all. Akapata contract ingine. We sat down and then we were like, what next? Aki, my husband, what he was thinking about is cars. Left, right, center, cars. I need a car. He was so obsessed, like badly obsessed. You know, being obsessed with something badly. He was so obsessed. We sat down and then he's like, you know what? I want to take a loan again to buy a car. I'm like, what? Are you mad? For real? Seriously? And by that time I was pregnant with my second born. I'm like, really? You are joking. And then he was like, yeah, I'm serious. I want to do it. I told him, with which bank? And I see we already defaulted. There's no way they're going to give us. I want to, and then he's like, I want to open an account with KCB and then play with that account with this money. And then I want to buy a car. But this time around, I'm going to buy a business car. I was like, now which business? You know, we are in the field of engineering, construction and all that. He decided to get a big car for transport. It's called FSR, lori kubwa. Now tukacheza na account. Hey, within months, 6 months, pap, tukapewa loan ingine wasee. Hey, tukapewa loan ingine, tukaenda tukachukua nini, tukabuy lori. We went to the yard, we got a lorry for business, and then we were like, okay, at least this one will pay for itself. That one we used to pay 46,700 and something shillings. Oh my God. Aki, if you have ever taken a loan, you know the feeling. You know the pain of paying that money when the asset itself is not bringing it. 46, a whole 46. Moved from 1 bedroom to 2 bedroom. I tell you, the rush. Like, we want to be millionaires. We want to be rich fast. So fast. We want to be millionaires so fast. We thought contracts and deals are everything. We rushed into life. And you guys, I think we were just obsessed with money. Overwhelmed. Like, we are now like, isn't it best? Like, we have money. We can do anything. We can run the world. We can rule the world. Oh no. It doesn't work like that. Yeah. So, tukachukua lori. Tukatafuta driver, tukaeka kwa barabara. It started working. And then I think these people were just doing things intentionally. They really spoiled things for us. And again, I'm like, God was not happy with us because we had the first attempt which failed, and then we took a rudia, like we did not even learn, we did not like get anything. And at some point I was like, there was a way God is communicating, because the driver was really messing us up. You know, when they go to pick hizi flies zimetoka wapi? Shindwe. When they go to like to buy sand, normally sand kutoka kwa river. So sometimes anaenda, instead of him to park the lorry on the other side so that the sand can be scooped from the water ikiwekwa kwa gari, imagine he parks the car inside water, like inside water, you get, inside water, and then you are like, huyu mtu anafikiria aje? In the middle of the night he calls us, hello, gari imeharibika, and then kitu imeharibika ni around 80,000. Gari yenyewe haijaingiza hata 46 to pay for itself, even a half of it has not even like haijatengeneza even a half of what we're supposed to pay for it by the end of the month. Imekalishwa kwa maji like the whole night, imeharibika something that inahitaji 80,000 Kenyan shillings. Remember, I'm pregnant. We couldn't sleep. We couldn't even eat. At some point, we couldn't even breathe for a minute. Yawa. It was so bad. It was so bad. And we experienced that 3 times. Vitu za pesa mingi zikiharibika na pesa ya kurudishia hata gari yenyewe hatujapata. We have rent. We have already moved from 1 bedroom to 2 bedroom. Sisi ni nani? Sisi ni wale tuliobarikiwa na Mungu. Sisi ni wale tuliosaidiwa na Baba. Sisi ni wale tuliobarikiwa na Mungu. Sisi. I don't want to cry. By the way, I'm feeling so emotional at this point and I don't want to cry. I just don't want to cry. Sometimes I sit back, I laugh at my back. Tunapiganga story, tunacheka, then we're like, oh, what was going in our minds? Anyway, that didn't go for so long. Wakaikujia like KCB, don't joke. Down, we called ourselves for a meeting. We talked for long with my husband. We talked. While talking, me, I was just crying because I felt like now I need to go back to my parents. I'm just tired with this life. Things are not adding up. Everything, I talked everything bad. We talked, we called ourselves for a meeting, we sat down, we talked. And you know, my hubby is such a humble person. He was like, sasa ukiniacha si mimi nitafanya aje? Sasa si nitaendelea tena life. Na siku moja nitaomoka, utaniona nitaomoka, utanitamani. I'm like, oh, let me just be patient because I love him. I know what I'm doing. It's not that I don't know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I decided we are here. I'm here with you. And like forever. So we decided no more taking loans, no more buying cars. If you're going to buy a car, cash, not loan. If we are going to buy a car, cash, not loan, but not now. Let's now survive as it is. Whatever we get, we eat, we pay rent, we pay school fees. We eat, we pay rent, we pay school fees. That is what we decided after a long meeting, hours of meeting with ourselves. And now we just forgot about it, and then we moved on. We were just struggling. Tunapata pesa bora, tumelipa rent, tuko na food, you know, those just simple basic and daily basics of couple and all that. We started moving smoothly, but kumbuka rent sometimes was so hard for us. Sometimes tuko tunafungiwa nyumba. I remember there was a day tulikuwa church and then it was a service, men's service. So men were the one doing everything, leading the service and doing everything. So at that time they were on the altar, they were doing a presentation. So my hubby was there. Men were doing their presentation on the altar. And then my hubby had a phone in his pocket and he felt like a message has popped in. Akatoa simu kuchungulia. I don't know why. And remember, he was on the altar. I don't know why he felt like he needs to read that message. Sijui alikuwa anafikiria ni message ya pesa ama message ya contract. I was joking with him someday. I'm like, ulikuwa unafikiria ni message ya contract again? Uende ukanunue gari. Anyways, akachukua simu akachungulia and then it was a message from our caretaker. Ako like, nyumba imefungwa. The house has been locked. When they finished presentation akakuja, he called me out. I don't know why I normally confuse she with he. He called me out and he was like, nyumba imefungwa ndio hii message, caretaker has sent a message to me. Let me go and look for the landlord, we talk. And that Sunday, landlord is not always around. He used to just stay around, but that on Sunday, he's rarely around. Maybe until night and all that. So, akaniambia, let me go and look for the landlord so that we can talk because nyumba amefunga. I said it's okay. We finished our service. I sat at the church just waiting for him to call me and tell me kujeni, no way, until 7. It was just becoming weird, and then I decided nikabeba watoto wangu tukaenda. We sat outside the compound for almost 4 hours tukingojea landlord akuje. We talked to him so that he can open the door for us. We talked to him, and then by good luck, he opened the door for us. But the next day he came for us. I think after 2 days he came for us. Early in the morning, I remember nilikuwa nimepeleka my friend Hosi the previous night. So I came back in the house at around 3 a.m. So I was like, let me sleep. I was feeling so sleepy. So the morning that the landlord came, I had not even woken up, was sleeping with my baby. My firstborn was ready, gone to school. The landlord knocked the door. My hubby went to open, and then he saw him with the padlocks. Aki landlords ninyi mnakuwa na madharau, carrying padlocks. And then it was very early in the morning. People are doing, like, people are hanging clothes in our apartment. So it was a very big apartment. People are hanging clothes. Some are taking their kids to broadcast to go to school. Like, people are just out doing stuff. And then landlord into you. So my hubby went, opened the door, and then landlord like, tokeni nataka kufunga. My hubby don't even speak anything. He came to the bedroom and told me, landlord wants to lock the door. Tokeni tuende. Nikamwambia I'm coming. Nilikuwa tuna night dress. So I slowly carried my baby, nikamweka hapa tukatembea with a night dress. That is jamaa sweater. It was very early in the, I think it was around 7. Carried my baby, tukaenda. And before I got out of the bedroom, I asked God a question. God, where do you want me to go? Right now, it's very early in the morning. I cannot even go to a friend's house. Where am I going? I'm going to sit outside there naked. Where do you want me to go? Where do you want me to go? See, at least you could have waited until noon, that I can figure out where to go. Maybe go chill at my friend's house. Now, this early morning, where am I going? People are not even woken up. Where am I going? And my closest friend, hakuwa na mtoto anaenda shule, so I could imagine by that time people are still asleep. People who are not, like, who don't have kids, school going kids, they are asleep. 7, right? So I was like, where do you want me to go? And then I carried my baby. We went slowly, tukafika kwa mlango. When the landlord saw me, alipiga U-turn. He turned around and disappeared in thin air. I just thought, I was like, thank you, Jesus. You have answered my prayer. You don't want me to go anywhere. I'm here. I'm here to stay. I'm here to stay, and I'm not going anywhere. No door is going to be locked until we pay that money. And actually, it happened. Landlord never came again to knock at our door. He never again sent the caretaker to tell us, oh, blah, blah, blah. He just relaxed until we got the money. I think it was arrears for 3 months. And then we paid. And then life continued. Yeah, I want to wind up. So, let me give you a very small where we are right now. Around 2018, 2017 or 2018, we landed, now after a very long time, we again landed a good deal. And then we decided we are going to buy a car. Aki, as with cars, we are going to buy a car, and this time round it's cash. Now the Subaru that I own right now, we bought that car, I think, kwa yard along Kangundo Road. It was a used car, Subaru used car, very nice. It has never disturbed us. It was in a good condition. We went, we were given, we moved with it for 2 weeks, and then to kind of back, we paid, they gave us the logbook. Now we owned that car on cash. On cash. I did everything, and then we bought. We went to the lawyer, by the way. And you guys, our lawyer till now is our landlord, our former landlord. Things happen. I know, like, things happen. Our lawyer, even right now, that is our family lawyer. So now we looked for him, we did everything, we signed the papers and all that under him. Then we bought the car, we came home with it, and now I got pregnant for my third born. Okay, I got pregnant for my third born after, and then that period COVID happened and all that. I think I went to the village for around 7 months. I came back and I just had a stillbirth. I gave birth to a dead baby boy. Hiyo time tumenunua gari, nimekuwa na stillbirth, giving birth to a dead baby, and then we started building our house. Like I tell you, cash, no loan, the car, the house, everything. it was all cash, and I was so grateful, guys. We had a very bad experience, we had a very terrible experience, the experience that I wouldn't want you or me again to go through it. So if you have, especially when you're just starting life, be it you are a couple or you're single or you're a bachelor, still in your parents' house, you have a job, it's well paying, my dear, take it slow. Okay, take it slow. Say it again, take it slow. Read my lips, take it slow. Don't rush yourself. Don't rush yourself. Don't feel like now you own the world, you have the money. Take it slow and always focus. Me, sometimes all through that process, sometimes when I feel like I'm so pressured, there's a time I was also even pressured when I look at my friends whom we school with, people are thriving, people are doing well, some people are married to rich husbands, they have cars, they have houses. Then I'm like, oh, who am I? When I used to feel like that, nilikuwa nafanya hivi. I do like this. The moment I do like this, I'm not seeing my friend, I'm not seeing my neighbor, I'm just seeing my path. The way it's going like this, the way it's going like this, the way it's going like this. I'm just seeing my part. I'm trying to say, focus. Also try to focus. Try to focus. Live your life. Don't leave your friend's house. I know sometimes you have the pressure from work, from the office, from your neighbors. Like people are just buying, people are progressing, people are looking good, and you're there looking like a homeless. I tell you, nothing is wrong with you. Go with your timings. Don't go with other people's timings. Don't get pressure from, we are all learning different, we are all running different races. My race is not your race. Where you can scratch like your back, where your hand can reach to scratch your back, my hand cannot reach there. I might reach here, and you maybe you only reach here. So just live your life. Try to be you and pray. Work hard. Focus. Be patient. And know that it's just a matter of time. Within time, everything will just work. And we normally say, God makes things perfect at his own timing. Okay? Yes. I think I will end there. If you have a question, you can drop it in the comment section. If you want to ask something, just drop it in the comment section and I will answer you. Or also you can follow me on Instagram, real_roots. You can DM me, you can tell me what you want to hear from me next, and I will really appreciate. Thank you so much, guys, for being here till this far. I know I've talked a lot and I really appreciate you. I don't take you for granted. If you're new here, hi, my name is Ruth. You are so much welcomed and hope you are convinced to subscribe. Like this video, share me out, and also drop a comment in the comment section. I'll be seeing you on our next video. Just remember to keep peace and stay real.